I'm going to give a quick story that I've never told. I've never told this story on camera.
Here we go.
Ever told this.
Cue it up.
This is a good one. So being a guest on the VanDam Experience was unbelievable to be the first one. Well, I would always, when Kevin would be a guest on Zona's show, I would try to make it the most apex school of bass ever. Fair? Okay.
I got to be better in the future.
Number one.
I'm waiting for the story.
Number one.
For the story.
So long story short, I'm up in Escanaba, and Kevin leaves the tournament. Greg Hackney was going to win the Angler of the Year.
Yep.
And on the way up, I stopped somewhere on the Great Lakes, and I found what I thought was the biggest school of smallmouth I had ever found in my entire life. I remember calling Karen and said, I think I'm on 1,000 of them. I'm not saying that jokingly.
You were.
So I go to the tournament, but as all of you know, BS changes within 24, 36, 48 hours. So I'm at the tournament, and and Kevin's like, well, how good are you on them? I'm like, good. Really good. Really good.
Yeah, you didn't tell me, dude, I'm on the biggest school of smallmouth. He never said anything like that.
So long story short, they had a weather day, and Kevin was not fishing on the final day. And I said to Mike McInnes, I said, Mike, is there any chance you can get me the hell out of here? I said, that school's going to leave. And Mike's a smallmouth head, and he's like, go. So I grabbed 2 usual camera guys. We go to one of the Great Lakes near there, and
to the Holy Land.
To the Holy Land. I'll never forget this. Just really fast story. They were the dumbest bass on planet Earth, and they were in a.
No, they weren't. They were the best.
They were so dumb. They're in about a 2-mile stretch, and I stopped short of the first, and I had a waypoint trail. And Kevin's got a jerkbait in his hand. I said, hey, dude, you don't need treble hooks. They're dumb. And Kevin's first cast, I got lined up, and Kevin fires out, and he blows his reel up. And he goes, damn it! And his jerkbait is on the surface, and one goes, goosh!
Like Nat Geo stuff.
Kevin goes, wow, you're on him. So anyway.
No, it was, dude. Like that was, and you downplayed it a little bit because we've all been there. They can move in a day or whatever, and that show.
We're 1,000.
It don't show.
Yeah.
We caught them, and like the one would come up to the boat, following one, and they just sit there and they look. You could open the tube up and they'd eat it right there. And we've had a lot of special times.
Yeah. A lot of the shows that we've done.
And that's what I wanted, like at St. Clair for our show, that's what I wanted to do, but you can't create that. I mean, we have seen the best of the best.
If there's a negative of your first show ever in the history of your show,
that's a lot to live up to.
You're dealing with 2 people that cannot be satisfied. That was a, and I
ADD.
said that to there's ADD in the boat. There's cameraman Brandon's trying to get, people are setting the hook. And the other side is, you're not listening to a word I'm saying. If you notice throughout that entire VanDam experience, the experience was 2 people not paying a second of attention to each other.
You love, what I need to do is make sure that you got not this rod or not that rod, no baby Z2, no bitsy tube,
That'll never
no
happen.
tube,
That'll never happen.
no underspin, no jig. I just need to give you a crankbait and a jerkbait, and we'd be great.
Off camera, I fished with Kevin 1,000 times. 1,000 times. And what's funny is, generally, when we're not taping, he does fish like we fish the same way. We'll plink around and stuff doesn't matter. But when it's game time and we're taping,
when the clock's